Justice Kasule Lumumba, I think his Minister of Information, came out to reveal that the closure of national media was blessed by General Kaguta Museveni. Kasule Lumumba said these statements.
Security-led inquiry instituted by His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the President of the Republic of Uganda. The inquiry involves the Uganda People's Defense Forces, the Criminal Investigations Directorate of the Uganda Police Force, other security agencies, and experts. Government will inform the public once the inquiry is concluded. Remember that UPDF is Uganda People's Defense Force. So it's in charge of security, part of the security agencies in this country. And if you remember very well, he said in consultation, so he consulted, realizing a security issue, he consulted the commander. And then the commander instituted a team, and they went and disrupted the services of the nation media group. So it was done by officials of government with the full blessing of their appointing authority, who is the head of state in this country. So what you are telling me that Honorable Kabanda is doing, I think he's just ambitious, but the issue is, let's wait until the security-led inquiry has been concluded. We shall inform the public. If there are new guidelines for anything, it will be part of what we shall inform the public.
That is Kasule Lumumba. I may also concur with this because when MUHOOZI came out to communicate this, he came out with a tweet saying that his father blessed the closure of national media, that is NTV. I've done several videos on this, saying that one of the signs of stifling democracy is stifling free press, because the press is the fourth estate, is the fourth arm of government. That when the three arms of government are not in order, it becomes a reflection of society, and continue asking for accountability. When a conglomerate like nation media is barred from airing, it shows you how we are bad as a country. I'm telling you. So if the president, first of all, closing the media house directly without even consulting UCC, it shows the biasness and the poor leadership in this country. So the purpose of this video, I've come to talk about Museveni's decision to close NTV and its affiliates, what it means for our country, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're into this channel, please subscribe. If you're watching this video from a different platform, please head on to YouTube, type in Sula Mawagari. There's a lot of content of this nature. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. One, the closure of national media where NTV, Spark TV, Radio, KFM, ETC, Dembe FM were closed. Even UCC was not aware. In fact, after the closure, it's when the head of UCC, NYOMBI Tembo, came out to do a speech when he was oblivious of what was going on. It shows you the poor coordination, and it means two things, which I'm going to talk about after giving you the video where NYOMBI Tembo was oblivious of what was happening. Here's the tape.
They are consumers of broadcasting services. The Uganda Communications Commission has noted and is aware of the circumstances that have led to the nation media groups, broadcasting outlets, to be off air. These outlets include NTV, Spark TV, KFM, and Dembe FM. We are aware that these outlets are off air. We are engaging stakeholders within the broader government institutions, making consultations so that we get the full picture of the situation as it unfolds. When we get the full picture with all the facts, as a regulator, we shall issue a comprehensive statement. We ask for calm because every situation is under control. Consultations are being made, and we are making very, very good progress in getting the full picture, which we shall use to inform you of what is happening. Nice weekend. Thank you.
That is the head of UCC1. It shows that the same institution that General MUSEVENI put up to supervise TVs, when he's closing them, he doesn't consult. Maybe when he had to consult, there will be other outcome. It is the truth. The reason why even Nyombi Tembo came out to speak, I think he feels like he failed on a job of not being consulted, but also from him not knowing, it shows you who runs each and everything, who doesn't consult the same systems he put up. Secondly, it can be possible that General MUSEVENI ordered the closure, because even General MUHOOZI came out with a tweet confirming that, or it can be vice versa. After General MUHOOZI closing the TV station, MUSEVENI can come out to play PR that is the one who directed it. It is very possible. We've seen that. Remember when MUHOOZI came out to say that he's going to attack Kenya, it took General MUSEVENI, his father, to go and plead to Kenyans and play PR, and also dropped him as the land force commander, later on bringing him up to be CDF. So it can be a PR strategy from MUSEVENI to coming up and own, not the burden to be put on his son, who communicated to him on Twitter. So it is a combination of two factors. One, it can be very possible that MUSEVENI directed it, or he may have been influenced by his son. But the way I know General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni is not an easy take. He has been at the helm of the country for 40 years. He has been at the Bush War. It's not easy to influence. And I think the first person, this is my take, the first person who influenced him was his son, MUHOOZI Kainerugaba, because MUHOOZI Kainerugaba, the way he handles politics is so very crude. He lacks PR and softness in the way how he does things. But the closure of NTV, first of all, I know government is going to pay damages under the law. But also it shows how democracy is being stiffened and threatened. If an institution like NTV, a conglomerate, can be closed, what's about personal radio stations and TVs, like other people, other radio stations who are owned by individuals who can be easily be threatened or jailed? Because at least the founders of this TV are not even Ugandans. They cannot be touched. It is a very good institution that can even survive without government funding through advertisement. If it can be closed, and it's not the first time to close one of the affiliates of Nation Media. The government has ever been closed. The government had to pay $3 billion for the fine, and the same thing is going to happen because no law was followed for the closure, no consultation. But because of intimidation, I know Nation Media will be paid for damages, but it will also show a sign to other media stations not to just publish things, even if they are right, for fear of being closed. Because the intended signal was to signal to other media owners not to just publish things against the regime, even if they are right, contrary to the minimum standards of the television. Okay? People saying that it has been biased. Even if a TV is biased, there is no law that was broken when that is broken when a TV is biased. There is none in a penal code. So it is just politics being played. And as we are nearing transition, it will be even more bad. Of course, as my PM is truly Mr. Makinde Kabeso Emmanuel Magal. If you're into this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment so that I'm motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.